Hello my friends, welcome back to Pod Plays. I know, finally. I haven't been gone years or anything. It's only been several weeks, I think. But as you probably know from my other two channels, things have been pretty crazy. I've been very busy and very, very tired. I'm tired, boss. I've never seen the movie, but that's how I feel. So slowly, I don't want to talk about what's been going on. I'm fine, I'm doing alright, but slowly I've been getting back into the groove of my usual habits and stuff. I'm not stressed out, I'm not scared, I'm not freaked out or nothing. I've just been so exhausted. I've been going for really long walks. Today I went to the lake as I usually do. Then I crashed on the couch. I just napped so hard. So I kicked myself in the butt. I woke up, I was watching In Violent Nature again, and I'm like, you know what? Let's get back into Pod Plays. So, this screen might be familiar. This is, again, No More Room in Hell. Now, certain veterans of this channel will remember, this is actually the first game series I did on this channel. I don't think it's quite a year old yet, but it might be close. I haven't pinned it down. So here's the thing. I really wanted to replay this game. I actually replayed it recently just on my own, but I really wanted to come back because, as you probably know, my style of how I do these videos has changed a lot. Back then, firstly, I didn't even have a face cam, so that was a big difference. And also, I felt this need to, over-edit every video I did. And granted, I wouldn't change a thing. I had some pretty funny bits in there and all of that, but later on in time, I just felt like I was trying a little too hard. So, what this video is going to be is just, we're actually just going to play Chinatown. I know that's the very first map we did. No, we ain't doing servers. I have no one to play with. We ain't doing servers. We're gonna go back to Chinatown. It's the first map that we ever did here, but it's also maybe my favorite. It's the most replayable, and you'll see all the settings I'm doing. Again, I always play this on my own, so I'm okay just flicking on the mods that they provide and all that to make things a little easier since I'm single player and I like things casual, just chill. I like killing things in my own time. What can I say? I do like realism mode, so always aim for the head. So that's what we're gonna do. And this is just gonna be a long, drawn-out Let's Play. I'm not gonna do any editing. I'm just gonna be talking a little bit and also see just how much I actually micromanage when I play this game. When I recorded those old videos and chopped them down, I think they went down to 15 or 20 minutes, but that would represent maybe 2 hours of gameplay. So it wasn't totally accurate to what I actually do. But anyways, here we are. Now, I think they've updated this game at some point. They must have. Because as far as I remember, since this game was released, when you first would open the game, there'd be a timer 20 seconds, 40 seconds. You'd be in a waiting room, waiting for other people to join, even if you were going solo. It doesn't happen anymore. You just get started straight away. It's plug and play. So I'm really happy about that. But anyways, if you've seen my very first video, or you've played this game before, because I think it was 2012, it still holds up, then you know what this map is. Start down here in these derelict subways of sorts. I think it's usually the same objective. I don't think it varies. For some maps there can be different objectives, but for this one it's usually pretty straightforward. And I've pretty much memorized the map. Yeah, and it ends with us radioing in the helicopter, which I think we were successful with the first time, so that's cool. Another thing I did want to mention, there is a No More Room in Hell sequel, which people were waiting years for. It finally came out to mixed reception, and I'm thinking about getting that, but I'd rather wait for it to, again, it's in demo form, so I'd like to wait for it to make some more progress. I'm one of the people where I'm not oh, the game's out, therefore I need to get it right now, but I can wait. I can wait for it to, go on sale. I'm very patient when it comes to video games. That's another reason why I don't upload on this channel too frequently, really because I'm pretty relaxed about just, I could probably unload this, I don't think I need it. Oh, I got 26 in this shit? Jeez. Well, anyways, for this channel, I'm pretty relaxed with uploads because, how much shotgun ammo do I have? Sorry, I gotta think about it. Again, I'm really meticulous. I'll leave the shotgun, it's alright. Actually, you know what, I'll leave the sledgehammer, we got plenty of ammo. I don't upload on this channel a lot because, third time's a charm, I don't game very often, just simply on the fact that I've been working really hard. My responsibilities have changed lately as an adult, as someone with an apartment, with debts to pay, and unfortunately that's the age-old story of the YouTuber, right? They start out with fresh face and all of that. They're cranking out videos on the button on my first player display channel. I was doing a video or two every single week, and that's just no longer the case because I've been busy. I have work, and one day I might not have work per the videos we've discussed before. Hold whole bunch of goobers here. There we go. Yeah, we talked about that, so I won't go into it again. Again, not my fault. They're just vertical thing. But anyways, yeah, just responsibilities change, and the budget changes. I can't go around just buying every single game that I set my eyes on. Like, I think the last game I bought was RoboCop Rogue City, if I'm not mistaken, and we did a few videos on that. And even then, I didn't finish it here. I just was like, I'm going to play the rest of my own time. And I loved it. It was a great game. And even that game has some DLC now. So, again, if that goes on sale, which I'm sure it will one day, even if in months, I can wait that long, then I'll definitely pick that up, and let me know if you want me to play it here. I could totally do that. But yeah, if I do play games, it's usually not for very long. And I'm usually wanting to do it for myself, just casual, chill, might not want to worry about the editing or anything. Not saying that I don't want to make videos, I do, but, you know, sometimes it's just a nice way to unwind. But if you have the extra step of throwing a video together, I don't know why I'm bringing this downstairs, it's been a while, then, I don't know, it kind of takes away from the process. Almost like that philosophy of where you're, you know, if you're going outside, enjoying the weather, talking to people, going to dinner or whatever, then you kind of pervert the process by recording everything with your phone, right? At a point, you kind of learn to put down the phone and just enjoy the moment for what it is. And same goes for gaming, you know, it's just its own isolated little bubble, so you can reconstitute yourself, think things through. I ain't taking this. This is stupid. There's only 2 bullets in it. One of the mods, as you'll recall, that this game implemented, which is great, is bottomless ammo, so it doesn't... weightless ammo, as it's called, so it doesn't take up any inventory space. Hey, lady! Oh, and you brought your friend over there. Oops. There we go. Okay. I have certainly forgotten my controls. But I did keep my Steam Workshop mods that I installed since the last time we played this. I don't know when. So, a little fun fact. The first Pod Plays video was not on the Pod Plays channel, for those of you who don't know. If you go on my Player Display channel, which is my main channel of the 3, and you can also become a member if you'd like, and I do need money right now. On the Player Display channel, there were 2 videos where I played video games on that until I migrated over here to Pod Plays. One of them was No More Room in Hell, and then another one I think was Would You Rather? Yeah, in reverse order. But that was the first time I ever played games on YouTube, and that was pretty fun, so that's why I decided to make a committed channel for it. Oh, we got a runner? Oh, we got a kid! We got a kid! Not anymore. I'm still waiting for that Chloe action figure from Asmus Toys. She looks amazing. If they do her right and they don't change a thing from the product shots, she might be one of my favorite action figures of all time. I've been waiting on her so bad. What are you doing, Grandpa? There you go. I don't know, like, if you haven't seen that podcast I did where I talked about that Chloe figure, first of all, look it up if you haven't seen it. It's a work of art. It's really gruesome, but it looks great. But the reason why I want that figure so bad is because I've collected several 1/6 scale zombie figures, which, of course, I haven't in a while. But the reason why I really want a zombie child is because of how seminal they are to the zombie genre as a whole. I mean, when you really think about it, all the way back to Night of the Living Dead, one of the most memorable scenes is when that kid became a zombie and attacked her mother with gardening tools. And then it happened again with Walking Dead, which I was very late to the game on. I only started watching in 2021. But I watched the whole thing, and then wrapped up the series with everyone else, so I was able to catch up. But the first walker we saw was a zombie girl. So, I don't know, it's just kind of a trope within the zombie zeitgeist. But as for making a toy out of it, there's not many companies that would have the cojones to do that, right? So, it's kind of special that an indie company is going to go ahead and do it. Of course, the drawback is that they gotta get enough pre-orders in so they have the money to make them. I think they're gonna be like made to order based on the exact quantity. They're pretty rare, all the other zombie figures that they did, but this Chloe one I really want. And then she also has the twin sister Caddy, who's basically the same figure, just a little varied, different head sculpt, different accessories, but you can either have both or you could just have one. For me, just one is fine. Pretty affordable, too, for all the stuff that they come with and how detailed they seem like they're going to be. So yeah, that's my most anticipated figure, not just of the year, assuming it comes out this year, but of my channel's lifespans. I really want that toy. If I could even call it a toy, it's like an art piece, but again, when I get it, hopefully soon we'll review it and we'll check out what the quality is like. But anyhow, see, this is what I talk about. I'm so slow with this game. I love micromanaging the ammo like a bastard. I love doing it for some reason. Again, it's calming. And when I was doing those original videos, I felt the need to move so fast and not think about the ammo, not count up every single clip, you know? But I like doing that. It's just, it's kind of good for the autism brain, you know? But anyways, what do we got over here? How much do we have? This is like this for the sniper ammo, right? Whew! Sucks there! Alright, let's put this guy to work. I don't use this rifle too often. I do notice that when you play the easier modes, you actually get more guns to screw around with, more than you did before, so that's quite generous. You know what, I am going to prefer that over the shotgun. How much shotgun do we have? 34. Yeah, I guess I could go either way, but I'm pretty bored of the shotgun. You don't get this gun very often. Got another revolver here, so I'm going to empty this one. 76! Damn! Yeah, you know what? I think it's because the sequel's out now. So, to keep people playing on these servers, they're making this game a lot easier, which I'm fine with. I'm never a kind of guy who was like, oh, you have to play it on difficulty or expert mode or anything. Like, I don't care. I don't care what game mode I'm playing. Like, just as long as I'm having fun, doing things chill, kind of lackadaisy, I don't need a challenge. I have nothing to prove. Just for me. I don't care about the awards or the merit that some people are really anal about. Yeah, like, I've never once encountered the Ender Dragon in Minecraft. I just never cared. I just like to get lost in the game and kind of go on my own little side quest, right? That's what I care about most. So, I used to love this Glock as a kid, but I actually came to like the Beretta more. This one's very squarey, and I don't know. I like this one more. There's no reason for it. It's just aesthetic preference. They function the same. They hold the same ammo. I mean, it just looks really, which is fine. Now, I'm not going to take the sniper with me. Although I do like sniping. I do want to go back into Zombie U on my own time. I'm not doing a 4th playthrough of that, I promise. Unless you seriously want it. But I do want to go back into that because... Actually, we'll leave this behind. Because I learned in the last playthrough, you can use the carbine ammo in the sniper rifle. And I did not know that for as many times as I played it. So I want to replay that game loaded with that knowledge. I think that'll be great. So what, we got 2 of a kind here? Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and loot all that real quick right now, and probably have a lot of ammo combined with these two. Let me test this very quickly. I also think the red reticle is a mod. I think without it you have no reticle, and I think it'd be okay. I think even in RoboCop there's no reticle. I'll leave this behind. Again, I want to use the new gun that I don't use very often. You see, look, this is where my autism is on full display. I put my guns in a neat little pile for no one else to see or touch ever again, because they're not coming back. Oh, God, here's another one. Here we go. All right. Oh, it's empty anyways. I don't have to worry. This is a slight variation. It's got the extended magazine. If I were very uptight, I'd go ahead and, like, put ammo in each gun and go, like, oh, what's the difference? What's the fire rate? What's the clip? I don't know. But, nah, I think we're fine. We got some good stuff here. Yeah. I like to start out with the guns that have the least ammo. I don't think there's much in this one. Yeah, I think this is fine. And, another one of the mods is there's no zombie respawn. Oh, I thought there was another one there that I missed. Thank you! So, when you clear an area, usually, though not always, they won't come back. Like, I remember there's one map we tried twice, and I failed twice. But that game was so hard, for several reasons. First was the scripting. It was very hard to find certain objectives because they weren't highlighted. It was like finding a needle in the haystack. But also because the zombies kept respawning, even with the mod ticked on. So, that was a real challenge. Anyways, here we go, here we go, here we go, and we got the little dude over here. Loaded up. Yes. Now I got a little head start, you can duck in. I guess if there were runners, they'd be here, right? Okay. Hello, everybody! Oh no, you're not a runner. You're a fake! You're a hack! You got nothing on me, you bitch! Alright. And there we are. And I remember going to my 3rd YouTube channel, which I haven't talked about in this particular video yet, just to cover all bases. My Night Watcher channel. One of the first videos I did there was like a very overly edited video essay on why I love zombies. I really do. They're fun to kill. They're fun to watch and... Whoa, wait. That kid has a different skin. Is that a mod that I put in that I forgot about? It might be. Well, anyways, I'll have to check later. But the reason why... Oh, there's a lot of reasons why I love zombies. It's not just because they are what they are. They're gross. They want brains and shit. But, oh god. Is when zombies show up, everybody learns an ultimate truth. Everybody learns the answer to the most ancient question we have, being what happens after we die. Depending on the confines of what zombie apocalypse we're talking about, that truth is we become one of these. And in that, we all have the option to either cower in the face of that truth, Plato's Myth of the Cave style, or adapt to that truth and decide how we want to dictate our lives and gear ourselves towards a future, if we can even strive to. So that's really a moment where it would truly put us to the test, and we could prove whether we seriously want to stick around or we're that willing to just give up or become the worst of ourselves, right? So that's why I always find the concept of zombies so interesting. Even in Walking Dead, I mean, at least in the earlier seasons, just seeing the factions and morality and the ethics that everyone takes on, that's really interesting to me. I really like that stuff. Anyways, I gotta focus a bit. I got hammered a little bit there. Although I'm not infected. I've got bit a little bit, but I do have the medkit on me, so I think we'll be okay. Oh, hello. I gotta pay attention to the soldiers. Sometimes they drop a few clips. I think there's also a mod that turns all zombies into Hatsune Miku. I don't know why everyone has such a diehard need to turn absolutely everything into anime. Nothing wrong with anime, it's just like, why? It will just completely obliterate the atmosphere of this otherwise really good game that I love. But anyhow. And also let me know how you're liking the format of this video, because, again, radically different from my original videos, which you can check out. It's gonna go to the same playlist as all the other videos I've done. But again, those are very heavily edited, a lot shorter. And this is just going to be a long playthrough, like an hour each episode, until we win or die, basically. And I'm just going to be yammering on, so if you don't like hearing me blab, then I won't do them more anymore. But I hope I'm a little bit interesting. Oh boy, what happened over there? Don't know. There we go, there we go. Yeah, in the earlier stages of this game, I remember you had to rely so heavily on melee. Oh, here you go. I don't have to switch guns. I just felt like trying something new. I totally lost my train of thought. Oh well, it might come back. Miss the station. Off it goes. Oh well. And we got another one of you. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'll be with you in a moment. Actually, you know what? Why wait? Just why play it for laughs? Just get rid of them. Okay. And then, yeah. What do you got? You do have some stuff. Cool. There. Take that. Will I need a welder? Or might be one scripted in. Yeah, I am going to need the welder for that gate. Right? Alright, so I'm going to lose this. Do I have any ammo on this anymore? I'm out. So if I drop this, would I have room for the welder? Just so I have one? I don't have to go for the scripted one. Ooh, I got a grenade. Call me crazy, I don't think I'm going to need the grenade. Oh, pfft. And then right when I say that, hello! Shows up. Yeah. But for this map, I don't think the grenade's too necessary. And again, I'm loaded. That's what I was talking about! Yeah, in the earlier versions of this game, before the single-player mods came up and stuff like that, you really had to be anal retentive about having a melee weapon on you. But now ammo is so everywhere, you could just kind of do whatever you want. And I like that. Like, I get it, some people prefer the challenge, and if so, then don't turn on the mods. That's alright. But for me, I don't need a challenge. I just want to go through and just chill, you know? Like, if I really want things to be difficult, I can make things difficult. But if I did, then I'd probably just play Zombie U and then do another Bob Bag challenge as we did before, which was really fun, by the way, and I can't believe I beat that still. Granted, I kind of sort of cheated because I blew up the nurse zombies, but I didn't know you could do that. I was just experimenting. I was just fucking around. I'm like, oh, you could blow them up. They take that much damage and actually respond to it. So that was a special day for me. That's one of my favorite moments in this channel, when I blew up those two nurses. I never died during that part of the game, but I fear it every time. So that was a good day. Did I not press that? I was very happy when that happened. I pressed that. I heard the sound cue. I don't know. Again, this game old, so shows its age. A few little wrinkles here and there. Hello. Sorry I missed you. Kill all your friends. No matter now. Okay. What's going on over here? Yeah, we cleaned this out. So yeah, this map does respond to the kill everyone if they don't come back. This is a nice place to get it mobbed. There's a runner. Oh, you were playing possum there. Reload. I know there's one runner out there. She's just a little... Oh, she doesn't even know we're here yet, I don't think. What's the... There's one map that's really hard to do on your own. It starts on a rooftop, and I really like it. Zephyr, I think? Yeah, Zephyr. I love that map quite a bit. I like Broadway too, because you start out as a sniper, and then you go to the ground. So, the first stage of the game is solely dependent on how good your sniping skills are. And you gotta clear the way before you go. Ah, crap. Yeah, I got everything. Okay. He's really wailing a bunch. I think that's a mod too. They have different voices now. So, that makes things a little more fun. Oh, this has a pretty good fire rate. And you know me, I don't like the semi-automatic crap, right? I like the single shot, bling, blang, bloom, nice, precise shots, more than slow control bursts, you know? That's just how I roll. Everyone plays differently. But yeah, I always like the little compact pistols as opposed to any machine gun. Just how I play really any game, honestly. Like, if you give me an option between a fully loaded pistol or a flamethrower, chainsaw, or minigun with limited ammo, I'm probably going to go with the pistol. Just because it's more reliable, you know? That's one of my favorite YouTube videos ever, if you can find it. It's easy to find. It's just like some British guy or something. He's like at a firing range. Not even a firing range, just the friggin' woods. And he has a pistol that's totally screwed up. And he's like, this gun, the soldier's gun, they call it unreliable. And then he shoots it. It's like a semi-automatic thing, and it unloads the whole clip in like 2 seconds. It's so funny. It's just screaming. It's so hilarious. Although it's like a mileage thing, I've shown it to some friends that are freaked out. I showed it to one friend and they started laughing like a jackal. You never know, you know, we got different types of friends, right? So, but in games, cool. In life, different conversation that I'd rather not have. Oh, crap, it's Little Bill. That's my name for you. Did they lighten his skin? Did they give Little Bill whiteface? Uh-oh, now we are infected. Oh, we sound real bad. That mod. Alright, one step at a time. One step at a time. I think we need both. Yeah. Oh, and we're bleeding. Yeah, it's all of it. Alright, let's see if we can beat this game in time before I turn. I mean, I can also blow my own head off, but there's also a chance that it'll just be a game over. And you can't resume, really? Guys, please don't thriller me. I don't want to be trapped like that chick in the music video. Okay, there we go. Great. Okay. Now, I do like this gun, but the clip is really small. Obviously. I mean, it's a freaking revolver. I totally forgot. We called the little dude Little Bill, but he wasn't black this time. I sound horrible right now, and I'm sorry. Just an inside joke. Maybe it's okay because he was a product of Bill Cosby. Therefore, it's okay if we insult the child. I think it is. I grew up on the show, so it's kind of part of my own brain waves. So therefore, I could say whatever I want about it that I wish. Yeah, it was like one of the first running jokes we had on this channel. I don't think anyone else has that joke, but I do. But yeah, he's got lighter skin now. I don't know if that's the game or if that was me, but I'm not going to look into that too hard. Oh, good, another medkit. But I need more, I'm tempted to call it Zombrex. I think called Phalanx spells in this game. Yeah, Zombrex was in the Dead Rising continuity. And they did re-release, oh crap, hi. Not really re-release. They remastered Dead Rising. Shit! Don't do it! Don't do it! I swear to God. Ah, crap. They remastered Dead Rising 1, which I've never played in full because the first game was buggy as shit. But I'd love to play that too, but I'll wait for it to go on sale. And here we are again. I don't know. I forgot to time myself. But you know what? We're talking. We're having a good time, right? You know what? I'm just going to go do a sweet FA run. I'm just going to charge out there and see how I do. Again, I've beaten this map before, and I've proven I can beat it. So we're just chatting today, right? It's just a TED Talk. This is how my life's going, and you're a part of it now. Or some arrows. I wonder if that foreshadow a bow, maybe? I just did a playthrough myself. I didn't record it or anything. What map was I in? Oh, it was Brooklyn. Again, that's one of my go-tos. And I found like 2 or 3 bows. I was just doing the whole Daryl Dixon all the way through. And, did I beat it? Oh, you know what? When that van takes off, you're supposed to get on the van in time. If not, they ditch you, and they ditched me. So I got overrun, but I count that as a win. That's stupid. And it was like I'm not joking. I'm not joshing. There was like 100 zombies behind the gates. I was like shooting at them with a flare gun, just spamming at them and setting them on fire. And I just couldn't get to the van on time. But whatever. See, I don't even play these to win. I just want to have fun. Yeah, he was like freaking albino now. That ain't right. That's a mod. I'm taking it off because it doesn't feel the same. I don't like it. It feels weird. I know there were a few little girls, but I didn't really pay attention to them. What does that badge mean in the upper right? To this day, I don't know what that means. It might be like in Zombie U, where the more you use a gun, the stronger it gets. I don't know. There we are. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I'm over here. There we go. And those glowing eyes are also a mod. Nope. Yeah, I always gotta remember my melee. I have to see them a little sooner. So it's a minor cheat, but again, I don't care about any sense of honor in this game. I just want to blow shit up. Is that too much to ask? I don't know why I'm trying to defend myself. It's my goddamn channel. You have an issue, just go away. I don't mean to sound rude, but I play because I want to do what I want. Anyways. I went a little old man Clancy there for a second. That was another thing I did. I created my own running joke. No one cared. And I don't care, you know? That's a fun thing about making videos. You do it just for yourself. You create your own little running gags. And that just enriches the experience coming back. Yeah, YouTube's done a lot for me. I mean, I never earned a dime from it, and that's fine. I don't expect to. But, yeah, I don't know. It's just allowed me to find my voice a little bit and build up my confidence. Just putting the videos together, hearing my own voice heard back to me, and it's kind of cathartic in a way. Just to be like, oh, this is how I sound, this is how I conduct myself. It's interesting. Anyways, I don't know where I'm going with that. A little sappy. Boink! There we go. How's your head not gone? There we go. And, yeah, the eyes stay aglow when they're already dead, so, well, super dead, I guess. Yeah, if you kill something that's dead, what's a word for that? They're no longer undead. They're not just dead. So there's gotta... would that just be alive? Because they're undoing the undead? I don't know how that works. It's kind of an oxymoron situation. I don't know what you'd call it. I can't reload this thing anymore. But again, I'll go back to the gun shop in Chinatown. And also, I guess that's why I love the Chinatown map so much, is because I love Chinatown in Boston. I know that New York Chinatown's like the place to be, but I grew up with the Boston Chinatown. And, food there's great. One of my fondest college memories is my folks and I, during my last months at college, they brought me into Boston, I think to see a show or something. I don't remember what. But we went to, one of those little Chinese restaurants. Not really a restaurant, it's more like a grab-and-go kind of place. You just, like, pick from one of their things, you grab it and you leave. Hence grab-and-go, as I've coined right now. Oh, God. And, Jeez, you people are everywhere! I'm trying to tell a story! So we found one of the... Well, firstly, I should preface with saying, I say this as a half-Chinese person myself, alright? You know... Hello, albino little Bill. You know that you're in a good Chinese joint. Not when there's fancy chandeliers, cute little napkins, all the utensils neatly aligned on the tables. No, that ain't the real Chinese experience. You know it's a good Chinese food experience when you walk through the door and you just need to look for 2 things. 2 random cardboard boxes. You heard it from me, a real breathing Chinese guy. If you want to know that you're getting a good Chinese experience, look for the 2 cardboard boxes. Then you know you're in a good place. I'm not a lie. I've kept track. That's what tells you that you're gonna have fun. So anyways, back to this main place. There were cardboard boxes there. Small little rinky-dink joint. It was during COVID too, so there's like those big plastic sheets between each of the booths and whatever. What do we got there? Oh, it's a Glock. Hold this. Thank you. So my parents actually let me grab something to take home with me. I forget what I actually ate while I was there, but I had some pretty exotic stuff. They had frog legs, which is one of my favorites. It's actually probably what I ate there. Really good stuff. It's like a lighter chicken, for those of you who are wondering. But the thing I brought home, which I've never had before or since, but I loved it, was cow brain, bringing us back full circle with the zombies. See? There was a reason why I brought that up. But it was like a silky tofu. It was spicy as hell, but it was so good. It was a really nice texture. Wait, so did I load this or unload this? Oh, I'm getting dementia here. I just... boop! There we go. Bang, bang, I shut you down. Pretty sure I used that joke in another playthrough. Take the shotgun, yeah. Assault rifle ammo is not easy to come by in. Like I said, it's not quite my thing. Oh yeah, I can just take all the ammo. It doesn't matter. And just see what we're working with. You know what? I'm just gonna go. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of chilling, and I shouldn't. I know it's boring to watch, so I'm just gonna keep going. Okay, I think I got enough stuff. Boink! Wait, did I even move the gas to the generator? I think I might have forgotten completely. Oops. Yeah, usually, well, what I just did last time, without really saying anything, is I loaded the gas into the generator, I let it fuel up, and while it's fueling, I do a pit stop at the gun shop. I didn't do it this time, so I'm not quite as efficient as I usually am, but that's alright. We'll play King of the Hill until the gate opens, I guess. Yeah, this never moves. It's always... Well, I guess it could be down there sometimes. I could be wrong. It's a crowbar. We don't care. Yeah, we'll have ammo up the wazoo, just as long as I got the guns to match it. So, that's the trick. Right. Subway, Chinatown. Out of service, like everything else. One thing I wonder is whenever you're playing zombie games, like right now, like we got this cop car here, the headlights are still on, it makes you wonder, like, how long has this apocalypse been going, right? Because you'd think the cars would die. Because as far as I know, I don't drive, and I don't plan on driving. But, as we discussed in Night Watcher, but from what I know, if you leave the headlights of your car on, unsupervised for 5 minutes, then the whole fucking car dies, right? That's how it works. So, I don't know how those lights would still be on. Unless all of this happened really recently, but the streets are so barricaded, I don't know, like, under what circumstances that would happen, but I don't know, whatever. It's not, is it important? No. Is it good ambiance? Oh yeah, with the sirens and all. Alright, are we done? Okay, good. Oh, now this, gotta go doing that, and it goes up there, and it goes down there. Okay, well, freaking Rube Goldberg over here. Let's see if we can do some typing. Oh, look, it's Chloe. I guess that's what I'll call her, because of the action figure. And I think it's going to be on my first action figure review that I'll have to censor because it's so gruesome and sad. Yeah, you know, both of the kids are very pale. Her included. Well, not anymore. She won't have to worry about her paleness. She's uber dead. Uber dead is probably it. Oh, ma. Yeah, you got many problems right now. Okay. Let's keep things moving. Do I have bandages with me? I probably do if I can pick that up. Watch my ammo! Yeah, I wasn't, being very picky about it. If I lose this time, that's alright. I would have called there. This is just a chat. We're not here to prove anything. I got beaten this map already. First video of this channel. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on, kid. When I said I don't mind losing, I didn't mean right now. There you go. Yeah, there's also that whole debate, like, what do you prefer, slow zombies or fast zombies? The thing for me, I prefer slow in all my zombie media, but the fast zombies make more sense, right? If they're this slow, they're not that much of a threat unless you're that clinically stupid, like most people in zombie movies. It depends on what virus you're working with. If it's like an airborne thing, like in Walking Dead, then the slow ones make sense, because everyone's just infected and you don't know it. Spoiler. But if you're talking 28 Days Later, which is one of my top 3 zombie movies ever, then if they're very, very fast, then you could buy into the idea that the virus would spread that fast from individual to individual. So I do like that also. Both are good. Both have their strengths and weaknesses, plot-wise, I'd say. But, like, I haven't seen 28 Years Later yet, but as far as I know, I watched Days and Months. No, sorry, weeks. There's no months. There could be a month. They could do a mid-pool. What I do know about those, I'm not going to bother with that shotgun. It sucks. Is the virus was contained in England, and then it was just spreading to France. But it wasn't worldwide. So it was solely contingent on the individual zombies that were running around, right? It wasn't airborne. And it started because some PETA people like went into a lab trying to save the chimps or whatever. So all it takes is a few goofs, and then everyone's fucking dead. You know, all it takes is one man with too much money and a red button. Anyways, okay, there's that. And sorry, I'm dropping some hard lines today. Can I load my shotgun? Oh, I got a lot of shotgun ammo. Why was I holding out here? Okay, it's one of the better ones. Yeah, there's that one shotgun with well, it's a double barrel, but you can fire it once and you immediately got to reload it. No, I think you fire it twice. But that being said, it's slow. It's very slow. Like, it'll kill whatever you're pointing. You have it pointed at, but sometimes the cost is just too great, so it's not worth taking your damn time. Maybe in Kino der Toten, not here though. Not in No More Room in Hell. Also, I'm not a big fan of zombie comedies. Like, I never got into Shaun of the Dead as much. That's just another thing I'm bringing up. Oh yeah, Zombieland I never really liked either. I've watched Double Tap. Yeah, I have watched both the original and Double Tap. They're fine. They're fun. I get why they're good. I just feel like they don't go as hard as I want them to. They're fine movies. I think the only zombie comedy that I did like was Return of the Living Dead from the 80s. I just had that DVD in my collection in my apartment. I just never watched it. I don't know why. But I threw it in knowing nothing about it, and I loved it. That was totally my vibe. I love the 80s. I love zombies. I love punks. I love anarchy. That was exactly my brand. So, yeah, it depends on your mileage, really. But anyhow, let me do a little bit of a checkup here. Yeah, tons of ammo. It's just how long will it last? How long will I last? How's a revolver doing? I don't think we got much. Oh, I got a ton, but only when things are slow. I wouldn't pull it out when I'm being mobbed. Oh, God. Okay. In the bread we have less ammo, but it does fire faster. And I think this is the Colt. Actually, this is probably best. It's faster, and we got more ammo for it. Oh my god! Hi, everybody and their great-grandma. Oh, the door closed behind me. That's great. I was saying I could loop around. You know what? I actually can. That's not so bad. And, you know, as long as there's no runners, I could just go right for the ladder. That's fine. Okay, so yeah. I think they can climb up after me, but now let's just check for runners and hop over and book it. Why? Okay. How? Kid. Obey the laws of physics that you're bound to, like the rest of us, please. I know you're a zombie. It ain't an excuse. You're not getting perks. Okay. Hi, Grandpa. Reminds me of the Hidden Lair. That game was ridiculous, and I loved it. Oh, there's Albino Little Bill. Yeah, I gotta turn off that mod. It's just not the same. It's not a race thing, I swear. It's just... I remember the original skins are nostalgic. That's all, I promise. Okay, anyway. Let's load up. And try this again. Yeah, I was talking too much. I wasn't focusing. It's a narrow corridor there. Oh, and I can grab a welder prematurely, like before. I'll be right back to where we were. That won't be so bad. Somewhere only we know. Goodbye. Wow. I don't know how a pistol takes off your head, but gun nuts, let me know how that works in the comments. Oh, I already have one. Good on me. Thinking so preemptively. Pardon? Thank you. There we go. And I reload every bullet. You just know that. I know it makes no sense. You're supposed to pull out the magazine and push a bullet in, but I wonder if any games went that far when you reload to be that meticulous. Like, most gamers know that as soon as you use a bullet, you reload as soon as you can, and then you just pop in a new clip, and the ammo count remains the same. But in reality, you'd have to actually put in the bullet, right, to maintain that continuity. So I gotta know if a game has custom animations to accommodate for that, and it would be such a bitch to watch happen, but it would be accurate, right? So I could only respect the game that did that. Probably one of like the modern Call of Duty games. I only know like Black Ops and that's it. So never played online. Why would I? I don't think I got room for that. I don't think I do. Although, how much shotgun do we have right now? Well, 2 bullets less now. I don't know. What's in here? You know, I'll drop the revolver. It's got a lot of ammo, sure, but again, the fire rate's not very good. How much we got here? Not a lot. It's probably not worth taking. Okay, fine. Unload this. I guess I'll take the revolver back. We'll go with the shotgun. I can go slow. Everything about shotguns is they take a long time to reload. See, like, these guns are realistic. You gotta load in every single bullet, and it sucks, but it builds tension, right? So, I don't know. It depends on if you want it more arcadey or if you want it more scary. Either way. Nice tie. Guess I could just take that if I wanted to. Yeah, once you know a map well enough, there's some fuel back there. And a little bill. There we go. And there goes my train of thought again. Woo! And off it goes. Freaking Thomas evading me. Well, we got some fuel. I don't know if that was a walker or a kid. It's too dark. Anyway, let's just get up the damn ladder. Hey, it's progress! Alright, I'll try not to be too stupid, but I can't actually promise anything. Oh, we got our shotgun. Alright, let's take a little maintenance check. What the hell? Oh, I thought a zombie's gonna pop out of there. Like, that never happened before. Guess one happened now. That is... I want to say it's this guy. Right? The wolf ammo? I don't even know what the ammo is called. Yeah, this is called the Colt. Okay. And... yeah. Alright, good. And... do I have the phalanx? Right? Yeah, it is phalanx. Okay. And anybody here? Oh, kid. That's a bad dialogue. That's a bad action to follow with that particular dialogue there. Yeah, her clothes are retextured. Interesting. No, I like the original rawness of the stock texture, so I'm gonna pop that mod out. If it is a mod, unless it's something they did. I don't know. Whatever, it's not important right now. Okay. How are we doing with this guy? Oh yeah, that ammo's dropping. I don't want to waste bullets on some stupid wood. There we go. And thank you. Yeah, good call on picking up the shotgun, because I think that's going to be the ammo we're working with. On the off chance that there's runners, are going to stick with a fast gun. Oh yeah, I already have a welder, so I don't have to do a big loop or anything. Kind of just go straight there. Runners behind me. Yeah, not going to worry about those guys. Yep, there's at least one. Yep! Alright, nice. And go. Power Rangers. Still haven't seen the show. Okay. Good. Oh god, can I... Oh, let's not do this. See, I want to open the gate and then immediately... Oh, great. Him and his kid spill through, right? Alright, I'm just gonna clean shop now. I know there's people behind me, but... Oh god, stop spinning around like a record round. Okay. Here I am, lowering a frickin' single gauge. Maybe that grenade would have been useful. Or was that in the last playthrough we just died in? I think it was. Is there, like, a hitbox or something? I guess there must be. Damn it. Why can't I shoot through that? Again, 2011, 2012 game. I guess. I could have sworn. I really can't? Oh, that sucks. Eggs! Forfeiting English. Alright. Well, this is gonna be dicey if I can't just pop them while they're still behind the gate. Okay. Well, if one of you grabs me through the gate, that will be foul. Seriously. Will it save my progress if I turn around? Yeah, I will. But I think we're fine. Okay, so this is gonna bust off. I'll check behind me. I got a few folks over here. I don't want to use too much ammo. Okay. There's one, but look at it, just chilling behind the bench there. Man. Alright, yeah, use a shotgun because it's got spread. Let them kind of bunch up, and this will take down multiple of them at once. A multi-kill, as it's called. I'm sorry. I could try to squeeze past them. Oh, they're there. That doesn't help me. Why are you there? Okay, I'm just gonna go. Wait. I regret. I gotta load. Okay. You know, maybe wait for the runners to spill through. We'll find a way.
They will find a way.
No, it's a walker. He's the first one to do it. Alright. Okay. And we're in. Okay. do a little bit of running. There we go. Oh, wow, yeah, that was a great double kill. That was 2 runners. Cool. Oh, God, it's Kate, Chloe. I guess that's what we're calling her now, after the action figure. Oh, man! God damn it, Little Bill. Alright. There we go. A little off the top. I mean, you were bald to begin with, so that's what that would indicate. Yeah, ba-da-ba-doo. How much? Are we running low? Well, of course we are. I don't know what it's going to be like over here. Yeah, usually, in my experience, it doesn't happen the last time we played, but there's a whole bunch of runners that are scripted to just book it after you. There's one over there. I see their head moving. Yeah, it's not... Have a runner sneak up on us if we can help it. Yeah, I guess the shotgun's the best thing to stick with. I've got some damage, but I'm not infected and I'm not bleeding. Yet, so... Let's try to keep it that way. There's a lady. There we go. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, scheisse! Oh, no, everything monochrome. Was there not a kid? Oh, she's stuck behind her friends. Oh, no. Oh, no. You guys wouldn't be mad if I copped out here, right? Right? I preface with saying I might not win. Because I wasn't taking things very seriously. Alright, if I... I was hoping if I died on my own accord, they'd let me go back, but oh well, that's okay. I don't know how long this recording is, and if it goes over an hour, sometimes there's recording issues, so I'd like to avoid that and not corrupt what we got, so I'm gonna have to call it now, but thank you for joining me for another round of No More Room in Hell. Oh, I popped out. Oh well, that's okay, we can keep talking. Thank you guys for joining me with No More Room in Hell. Again, it's one of my favorite games, probably of all time. Just one that's always good to just pick up and run with. You know, you could just stop playing it for 5 years, play it again, and it's just as good. So it's always a nice, cozy little thing, and I'm glad we were able to have a one-sided chat and just update you, give you my thoughts on everything. How long do we run here? You know, and I don't, but it doesn't actually tell me in OBS. I'll figure it out later. Well, anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. If you'd like me to play again, I'll probably play again anyways. But if there's like a particular map that you want me to play, you can let me know that as well. Because I don't think I've played nor completed all of them. So I'd be willing to try different ones, like the ones that I did not mention specifically, and just try out some new ones. Also, that really big map that we never finished, maybe 3 times the charm. I'll play any map except the survival ones, because those ones are so rigged if you're playing them solo, so I'm not even going to bother with those. But yeah, and also let me know if there's any other zombie games that you'd like me to play, because I love zombie games, if I can afford them. Again, gotta wait for a sale on some of them, but yeah. Oh, another one I wanted to mention, Quarantine Zone. It's a demo right now. The full release is in September. I will pay for that when it releases, because I played the demo several times. I love the shit out of it, so I gotta play that one. But anyways, all that being said, thank you guys very much for watching and for returning, if you are returning. If you like what you watched, then please, as per usual, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, do all that good stuff. Also, check down in the description for a few goodies. And that is all I have to say, so thank you very much. Rock on, and I will see you all later.